Hi friends, welcome. If you are new here, I am Sammy. I do day in the life vlogs, figuring out life one day at a time in Nashville. This is my birthday vlog, and I'll be honest, this year I just wanted to actually feel it, not rush through it, not just post about it, actually be present for it. So we went to Atlanta, we celebrated, and I tried really hard to just be there. I hope you enjoy it. The drive down to Atlanta is one of those moments where you're just quiet and looking out the window and you're just like, okay, life is actually good right now. I really enjoy the road trip to Atlanta. The sunset was beautiful, the greenery was so pretty, and I just remember feeling really grateful. Like, this is the right way to start off a birthday trip. This one on the bottom is so freaking good. I haven't tried this one though, the one on top. I want to get this one because we haven't tried this one. This one's so good though. No, that's our first time. The only cute frog that I like. Wait, she's cute. We got to Atlanta pretty late, and one of my favorite things and one of my most requested thing is to have some pho. And so we ended up going to this late night pho spot. They had like pho, they had sushi, and they also had Vietnamese dishes. And honestly, I was just there for the pho. But the pho was actually pretty good. It was literally the perfect size. They had like small, medium, large, and so I got their small because sometimes I cannot finish a bowl of pho. But this was just so soothing to my soul. I love a good hot bowl of pho. The next morning, I woke up, took my time doing my hair, and kind of just eased into the day. That sounds small, but honestly, that's kind of what getting older means to me now. Actually giving myself time to just exist without like cramming everything in and just rushing. Got this coconut water because I've been on a coconut water kick, and I'm pretty picky with my coconut water, so I hope this is good. Today's fit. Sandals. Let's try this coconut water. So when I look for coconut water, I like the freshness of it. Like, it has to feel really hydrating and more like water-like instead of syrupy-like. This kind of gives a little bit thick syrupy like and artificial coconut flavor at the end. Not great. Does it say all coconut water?
100% pure young coconut, not from concentrate.
It does taste like it, because why so thick? Don't know. They lying. Somebody lying. It says coconut water, but at the end it literally tastes like an Almond Joy. I don't think that's normal. 2 out of 10. We ordered some banh mi and got some iced coffee. Everybody got iced coffee. Some strong iced coffee, I tell you that. I'll be up for 3 days. We ended up going to the Georgia Aquarium, and honestly, like, how can you go to Atlanta, Georgia and not go to their aquarium? Like, their aquarium, I believe, is one of the biggest ones, and honestly, it's literally been years since I've came here, and I honestly forgot how cool it was in here. It definitely felt nostalgic. It was honestly nice to take it easy and walk around and just kind of peruse around and look and get our steps in for the day. This is literally what we came here for. This is the exact...
Oh, you can take it.
Wait, it's a little bit different though. It's a different material. Because the one that we have at home is like the inside material. But we basically came to IKEA for these two.
Yeah,
or these things. Look at him. What in the world? I love looking at their staging stuff. It's so cool. Really? Like, everything just looks so cozy. This closet though? Wow, this is gorge. How do you open this? Oh, that's so convenient. Wait. Ain't no way. We ended up with so much stuff. Half of it's my stuff and half of it his mom's stuff on that side. These are mine. For dinner, we ended up going to Food Terminal, and we came here the first time the last time that we came to Atlanta, and honestly, I can't remember the last time that we came because we come pretty often. But we wanted to go again and try all their other items, and we ended up ordering so much and everything was just so good. This was like the perfect way to end our evening. Friday, friends. I didn't get to sit here and talk to you guys for a bit. So last week, or Tuesday, was actually my birthday, but last weekend we ended up going to Atlanta, and so I didn't have time to sit down and chit chat with you guys, but We went to Atlanta. It was me, my boyfriend, and his parents. We love going to Atlanta. We love going to go shop and eat and just hang out for the weekend. But I'm not gonna lie, it is exhausting. 4-hour road trip and 3 to 4 hours, I guess you would say. But it's always a good time. It's always so much fun, but exhausting. I think when everybody came back, we were just tired. And then the next morning was Monday, so we had to go to work. We all did not take off Friday. No, I didn't take off on Friday or Monday, but I believe my boyfriend and his dad took off on Friday. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. But today is Friday, and this weekend I'm gonna be celebrating my birthday with some friends and family here in Nashville, and I'm really excited because I haven't seen some people in a while, and it's just really nice to see everyone and just hang out. And I think I booked a karaoke room that night, and so it'll be fun. It's just, I know I'm gonna be exhausted. I'm always exhausted. It's just story of my life. It's just who I am now, I guess. I'm excited, and of course I'm gonna take you guys along with me. We are gonna have dinner at Harper's at 5 p.m. and then the soonest that I could have booked the karaoke room was 11 p.m. and I already paid for it, so I gotta go. So I think until then we're gonna possibly bar hop, I say. Not necessarily Broadway bar hop, but we're gonna go to bars, and I think there's 2 places I want to go to. There's Pinewood, and then also there's a new bar called Koa where I want to go to those 2 places, and then hopefully by then we will be ready for the karaoke room. I'm not expecting everyone to be there, but I know maybe a handful of people are gonna go. Guys, wow, this birthday has been the longest birthday of my life, I feel like, but I'm so excited and just so happy and thankful, and wow is all I have to say. I'm looking at myself because I'm actually recording on a different camera. So long story short, I am filming on my Canon G7X Mark III, which, funny story, I used to own. I actually sold this exact camera. This is the same camera. I sold this same exact camera to one of my closest friends in college, or right out of college. At that time, I think I had 3 cameras, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, how I wanted to vlog, what my setup is gonna be, and I guess at that time I figured I just wanted to keep the big camera, which is the Sony A6600, I think, whatever. which I love. I love my Sony. I love it. But the only thing is she's too big. She's a big one. Can't really take her anywhere, and she doesn't have flash how the one I had previously. The last Sony I had flash, and I loved her, but she's getting old and I needed an upgrade. So I got the new one, and at the time I really didn't need the Canon, and it was just a lot going on. I had two Canons. I had this Canon, I had the Canon M50. It was just a lot going on. So I really had to figure out what was I really gonna use this for, if I'm actually gonna use it. So I narrowed it down and I was like, all right, I'm just not gonna use it, and sold it to my friend. And now I'm back in the same dilemma. And so now a few years have passed and I'm in the same dilemma, where I originally bought this camera because I wanted something compact and a point and shoot, and that could take photos, I could take videos on the go, and could fit in my purse. I don't even know why I sold it to begin with, but basically I reached out to my friend and was like, hey, do you happen to have the camera still? And she was like, yeah, I do. She was like, I don't even really use it. And so she sold it back to me, and here we are. And I'm just testing it out to see what it's like, because when I had it, I really didn't even use it, to be honest. And now I'm using it. I'm gonna use it. I bought it, I'm gonna use it. And if you are a creator, you know that you have to test things out to figure out what really works for your style of content, or how you record content and things like that. And so anyways, long story short, so this camera, got it back, and now I'm just trying to figure it out. And this weekend, I feel like it was the longest birthday of my life. Last weekend we went to Atlanta. I went with my boyfriend and his parents, and it was a great time. I had a great time. I love going to Atlanta, love eating food in Atlanta, love shopping, love being in Atlanta. I just feel like it's like my second home. I love going there. It's just so much fun. It feels cozy, and it's a lot of good food, a lot of shopping, things like that. Love it. And then we came back, went to work, and this past weekend I got to celebrate with my family and my friends, and it was so nice. It worked out for the better because I really didn't think anyone was gonna show up. Honestly, I really wasn't even planning a dinner until my friends were like you should have dinner. And so I ended up planning a dinner, and everyone pretty much followed through, and I was like, whoa, okay, so we're doing this. But I had a great time. We had dinner. I had my family there, my friends there, and it's actually really nice to spend time with people that you really care about and make memories. We had dinner, came back to my apartment, and we just played some card games, and I booked a karaoke room, and it was okay. The karaoke room was kind of okay. The music, I guess their karaoke system was delayed, and so it threw the whole vibe off. But this upcoming weekend we are going to a wedding, and it's one of our friends' weddings because we have two this year. And so this weekend it just literally flew by, and I was like, wait, we have their wedding this weekend. I totally forgot. So was it 2 nights ago I ordered a dress off of Amazon, so hopefully it comes in just in time for Saturday. I will be vlogging there, and I think I'll be vlogging on here, making videos, and I don't know, we'll see where I vlog. I typically, when I vlog, I use my Sony when I'm at home, and I use my phone. Those are the two. I used to use my DJI, but she's a little old. I might get an upgrade for that one, which I really love. I love that one for traveling, especially when I really have small bags and I'm not really carrying that much. I love to put that one in my purse. I went into work this morning and I was just like, I am exhausted. So I just got off work, so if I look tired, that's why. And my throat is raspy because we were screaming and singing karaoke.